What's up, everybody? My name is Mizonic. I'm a Liberian hip-hop artist, and I also do Afrobeat. So, I want to talk about, Liberian artists coming together in response to King George's video, or Phil's, as I know him. There are certain things I've been doing since I've been in the music business. For those of you who know me, my focus has been on conscious hip-hop. Conscious hip-hop, if you don't know, is all about positive messages encouraging the youth. That's what conscious hip-hop is about. It's grown man hip-hop, basically. If you look at Nas, if you look at Common, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli, The Roots, those are the kind of people I model after as far as the kind of music I put out there. Street hip-hop is different from conscious hip-hop. All hip-hop are not the same. So people need to get it right. This is grown man's hip-hop trying to encourage the youth to lead a better life. That's what conscious hip-hop is. I still love conscious hip-hop, even though nowadays I'm doing Afrobeat. I'm still putting elements of conscious hip-hop in my Afrobeat. If you think I'm lying, go and listen to my songs. So, and as in respect to working with Liberian artists, I'm one of the artists that always reach out. I always reach out. Why only limit myself to helping one artist when I could be open to helping a lot of artists with the knowledge I have for the business? Why open myself to only one artist when I could? And I have done it before. I've put out albums for groups in North Carolina. I've worked with tons of Liberian artists, you know what I'm saying? And I still have a team of artists that I work with. My immediate team is Jimmy Black, 2Key, WF Doc. Those are my team. We work together all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then Timakas now is part of my team too, because we started doing some work together, and I see the kid is really talented. So I'm going to work with Timakas a little bit more. But I just want to say that people need to do their homework on things I've been doing. I started a Liberian compilation CD thing. I even have a group on Facebook called All Liberian Artists Tour. All Liberian Artists Tour. If you think I'm lying, go look it up. I have another group with just all artists called African Artists Network on Facebook. All African Artists Network. So it's not limited to only Liberian artists. I have been calling conference calls sometimes. A lot of people will show up, sometimes nobody will show up. I have been doing these things. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at my last press release for the top 100 Liberian music video playlist, just go ahead and read that press release. At the end of the press release, it says, we are soliciting bookings for these artists, bookings and other opportunities. Radio, TV, booking, and other opportunities for these artists. So basically, what I'm saying is, I'm a booking agent / manager for this situation. If somebody sees a video and they're interested in booking the artist, all they have to do is contact me. And when they contact me, I reach out to the artist manager or the artist themselves and book them, whether they are here or in Australia, Liberia, Europe, it doesn't matter. So I've been doing my homework, and I've been trying to work with Liberian artists, because by me just taking on one artist, that's really going to take up most of my time. I'm not going to be able to help others. I'm open for consultation. I post it on Facebook all the time. Liberian artists, if you need consultation, you contact me. Only few people contact me, I'm telling you. So these are things I've been doing. These are steps that I've been making to make things right in our industry. Sometimes it's all about us growing up. A lot of people want to be babysat. I don't have time for that. I have children, so I don't have time to babysit nobody's child. I don't have time for that. But what I could do is, if you need consultation, the person who used to call me all the time when they were in the business was Nino from Philadelphia. He always called me. He always asked me about things with the business, and we talked. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have time to babysit. If you need consultation, it's going to be a fee. People got to start respecting each other. Liberian artists need to respect each other to where if you contact me to go to jump on my song, except for people in your team, your immediate team, if anybody else contacts you to jump on a song, you should at least be able to pay $150 to $200 for that person's studio time, because you don't know how they're recording the music anyways. So take some money out of your pocket, be like, look bro, I have this track, and the person too has a choice. If you contact me to jump on your song, I have a choice to tell you, look man, I don't really like that track, but send me another track, maybe I'll do that one. You know what I'm saying? If the track is not appealing to me, I don't want to jump on it. But you should also be willing to say, look bro, I just have $150 for at least your studio time, because you don't know how I'm recording music. You know, I'm not going to take my hard-earned money and go spend it to record your song. It's just not how it's going to work. You're going to have to pay for that. Same with booking. Liberian artists, we need to start having budgets for things. When artists do shows in our city, we should at least be able to pay. We should at least be able to pay for the rental car, which is close to $100. Pay for the pay for the hotel, you know what I mean, and pay for at least their meal, getting $50. So all in all, if you book an artist to your city, you should be able to pay at least $250, whether they're Liberian, whether you artists. Because I talked to T-Man Williams before, he was like, they're artists. I don't believe in that. When Benji Cavalli and Friday the Cell Phone Man came to my city, we made sure they got paid. We made sure they got paid. When they came to our city, we made sure they got paid, man. So at the end of the day, that's what it's about. I don't want to babysit anybody. I'm not going to babysit anybody. I am going to find one person, it might be T. Marcus, that I will do marketing management for. And I might be able to do marketing management for other artists as well. You know, I will be able to help them on the marketing management side of the game, because most of them already have like booking managers. I'm sorry about the light, man. Anyways, you know, I just wanted to talk about this thing, man, because people think I've been sitting back. I've been calling conference call. Only a few people will get on. Conference calls that's been going on in the industry, I've been on it. I've attended the LMA, and the LMA did me wrong. The LMA did us wrong. Let them come out and say what it did to us. We sponsored them 2 times. Let them come out and tell Liberian audience what they did to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like people just think we sit back. We don't sit back. Me and my team, we work. But it's not all about our team, because we see the youth is coming up. That's why we say for consultation, with the knowledge I have, if you call me for consultation, I'm going to give you every single tool you need that you might not even need a label or manager. If you call me for consultation and you're willing to pay my consultation fee, I'll give you every single tool you need. You might not even need a manager. I'm telling you, that's what we're about. And I always talk about things like that. I talk about swap distribution. Everybody ignored it. Swap distribution, you just drop a CD in Philly. We have CDs here. Why don't we swap CDs? You have my joints up there, I have your joints here. That way, if somebody wants your joints in North Carolina, they can get it. Imagine if all the artists were able to do this, spread through the country. Our projects would be everywhere. But it's like when I talk about these things, people just seem to ignore it, and then they think I want to be selfish. And then another thing you got to understand, if you're an artist, that passion should never really die. I don't care who wants to box you into a management space. Nobody gonna box me into a full-time management space when I still feel like I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Of course, I'm a manager. I'm a label owner, but I'm an artist. I have the talent. So when God gives you something, you need to use it. Because if you don't use it, guess what? He'll take it from you and give it to somebody else. So I'm using my talent to lead by example. Because I could look, a lot of managers could tell artists, hey, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, all this crap. But at the end of the day, nothing gets done. If an artist wants to come under my label or under my management, you know what I'm saying, and I'm open for that. But I'll just tell them I'll give them limitations, because I'm not gonna be traveling up and down if it's not worth my while. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, if an artist wants to come under me, no problem. No problem. But I'm just trying to tell you guys that I've been helping the industry. I have to lead by example, y'all. It's like I haven't really been in the Liberian music industry like that. Everybody knows that I've been more focused on hip-hop over the years. So now that I'm into the Liberian music industry, I have to pop. Now, if I'm popping and I talk to an artist, I don't even have to talk to an artist to sign under me. They're going to try to come under me regardless, because they'll say, man, this dude is doing shit. His shit is all over the place. He's traveling, he's making moves, he's making big time moves in the Afrobeat industry, so I'm gonna work with him. They're gonna come at that point. So if I don't lead by example and I'm an artist, what kind of shit, I'm sorry for cussing y'all, but what kind of stuff is that? So everybody who wanna say, oh, Mizani has passion for this game and he should step into the management role, I hear your point, but at the same time, I'm still an artist. God gave me this music as a message. I'm putting out positive messages to the world. So go back and listen to my album, Inspire 2, and you'll see that it's for the youth, to encourage the youth to do better with their lives, to get an education. And when I say education, I don't necessarily mean a 4-year degree. It could be a trade like HVAC, heating and air, could be all you need to be able to live. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. When I say get an education, I mean you could get a trade. If you really want to go for the long-term degree, bachelor's or master's, that's fine too. But get an education, educate yourself on the music that you're trying to do, and contact me for consultation. I have a beat store. If you need beats, go to my website, and that's MizonicTunes.beatstore.co, or you could go to my other website, mrpllc.com/beats, BEATZ. So if any artists out there listening and they want help, consultation, certain things they want to know about ASCAP or BMI, registering your music worldwide so you could get a paid publishing. You know, if you don't even have publishing representation and you want to come under my publishing, you know, because you don't want to go through the steps of having to do all that long process work, I'll do it for you. If you want to copyright your music, no problem, I'll do that for you as well. You know what I'm saying? So I've always put out these services. Maybe I need to start doing more videos so people can understand that I have been doing this stuff. I have been doing it. I need to put out more videos, you know, so people just out there talking. And some people fuss with me about helping artists too much. Some people fuss with me, like, why you want to help artists, why you can't focus on your team, why you want to babysit artists. Exactly, I'm not babysitting any artist. Like the top 100 Liberian music videos, we about to publish a new list this week, and that thing is going out to the US media. You talking about major TV stations gonna be carrying that. Major, you know what I'm saying? Major TV stations gonna be carrying it. So and hosting it on their website so the world can see. That's not a small issue, yo. We gotta put the best foot forward with Liberian music. So now that I'm in the Liberian music genre or Afrobeat, I want people to understand that I'm leading by example. There will come a time I'm gonna step to the side, but for now I gotta get my music hot. So if the young artist is looking at me and they're like, yeah man, this dude, he knows what the hell he's doing. That's why I don't mind paying for ads. People look at my views and they think it's just all fake views. No, I'm paying for, look at my friends list or my fan page on Facebook. I'm paying for these things. I pay Facebook. I actually pay Facebook, but then I go behind them and I work. I share the whatever news in groups, and y'all see that. You know what I'm saying? Apart from Facebook, I pay Google, I pay YouTube, You know, I pay other promoters on the side to promote my stuff. I pay radio stations, whether they're online stations or regular stations. I pay stations here. I pay stations in Liberia. Everything is money. Everything is money. And you have to lead by example. I'm still an artist at heart, so I'm not just gonna spend money on another artist and not show them the way. Let them say, oh yeah, this dude knows what he's doing. You know, sometimes it's all about a playlist that could blow all of us up. It's not even about us individually trying to get signed. I have a major distribution for my album. Whether it's online distribution, it's online in some independent stores, you know, because I'd rather go the independent route. But they got it on Walmart.com, BestBuy.com, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles. These are major companies, and my music is on there. I'm the first Liberian artist to get stuff like I've done. I'm the first Liberian artist to get my physical CD in Best Buy stores in North Carolina and South Carolina. Inspire One. You know what I'm saying? So I'm leading by example when I tell people these things so they can understand where I'm coming from. I don't mind you contacting me. Go ahead and contact me if you need help. If you need help for whatever it is, production or just getting your music to sound right, contact me. I'm there and willing to help you out. But I'm not going to babysit people. I'm gonna help book you. Like if somebody contacts me based on a playlist and they like the book, like you as an artist, and they want to book you, they're gonna go through me. I'll send you my agreement because I could do the running around with you, and I'll book you to come do that show. So all in all, I have been trying to help Liberian music industry or Liberian artists at large. I have been doing that. If you think I'm lying, you could take today and just start going through all my posts from years ago. Trust me, even 5 years ago, you will see that I've been talking about Liberian artists. I'm telling you, I've been doing this. This is not something I just picked up and decided to do today. Now, when it comes to the genre of music, that's different. I'm trying to lead by example, and I'm not really big when it comes to Afrobeat in Liberia, so I'm trying to do that so people can understand that, look, man, this dude knows what he's doing. So at the end of the day, that's what it's about, y'all. That's all I wanted to just vent about. Peace to all my brothers and sisters out there, Liberian people. Please show me support. Right now, you can actually go download my song for free. That level is the latest track. Go ahead, download it for free. Enjoy yourself. You're gonna love it and have a blessed day today. And also get my album. My album is Inspire 2. It's out. Just type Masonic Inspire 2 CD on Google and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's all over the place. Get that level. Get Killer Willie Love. I have another joint called African Culture. I got a joint coming up with T Marcus, 2 Key, Jimmy Black, and what else? I have another joint coming up with T Marcus. So, you know, everybody just look out for my new music and show your support to Liberian artists. We out here working. We out here doing stuff, not because we don't talk. And I may be just talking about one issue, but I'm not talking about certain things. But we out here working, yo. Feel free. I always reach out to people. Even King George, I reached out to you. I didn't get a text. When you came to Charlotte, I actually went to see you at the restaurant. I gave you CDs. You know, I know you gave me a CD back, and I appreciate that. But I'm just saying, I'm one of the artists that always reach out. I always reach out to people. I don't have problems doing that. So at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Peace and love, my brothers. Let's put Liberian music up high. Let's put it on the top, man. Y'all take care. Sorry about the sunlight though. Take care. Peace.